This episode is sponsored by Ritual.
Hey everyone, my name is Matt. This is Donavan up there. Welcome back to our home renovation remodel thing. We are out here working on the front of the house finally. Gonna get this all wrapped back in and buttoned up. Finally. So this is our front addition. So the house used to go back in here about 4 feet. This is where the addition kind of starts. And a lot of the, I guess the process of addition work is making it look like it was not an addition. Kind of making it all blend back together, because anyone can just throw up an addition on a building, but to make it look like it was a seamless integration and an original thought or complete thought.
We have original thoughts.
We do have very original and strange sometimes. Just to get it all to kind of look kind of uniform and even all the way through. That's where I think a lot of the real skill comes in. So down here, we're going to start along the bottom here. We have our deck, which used to extend 4 feet back that way and is now tied into our new structures. So we're going to be kind of getting that going. That's a piece of drip edge that caps the ledger. But over here, we have the water board table thing that wraps the whole house. And as we got into this, we found out that when this was installed, someone thought it was a good idea to make this out of this regular construction lumber. So that's what this is. This is a regular construction grade 2x12, and this is a 2x4 sitting on top of it. And you can see it doesn't really weather particularly well. A lot of this stuff looks like it's kind of okay, but you know, there's some problem spots here and there. So we're going to a cedar 2x12, and we're going with again, another piece of cedar on top as a new drip cap. What I did this morning already was make the new drip cap. So that's going to be right here. So, you know, we have a full shop. We can fabricate exact replica pieces of anything on the house. Yeah. Apparently. That's where I come in. Which wasn't that big. It's not that impressive. So we have window frames to make to go around here. We got some trim boards everywhere. And then we got to come back around the corner and tie into this part of the house, which was built in the 60s. This addition here was built in 2008. So it's all, and then our addition is built now in 2021, 22. So it's all got to melt back together. What are you doing? You drawing on the house?
Making, well, the kids can draw in the great room. I can draw on the outside, right?
Is that how that works?
That's how
someone's just going to paint over this.
Oh, you got to leave that. That's the big name.
You write your name there? Yeah. Donavan was here.
Donavan was here and put the date on it.
You just bringing that run across?
Yeah, I'm just trying to establish
that particular one, because it's at working height level?
Yes, so I'm not laying on the ground as much.
That makes sense. So real quick, I am working on finishing up this drip cap piece. So as it kind of comes across the front of the house, it'll end. And a kind of a fun way, I think, to end it, well, a fun way that we both thought to end it would be to put the same bevel onto the end. So it's almost like a return, except it's integral. So I got my lines in here, and I'm just going to hand plane that out of there. The angle of this bevel is 17 degrees. So now I'm back down to the lines. See, like that. And from on top, you got this nice line that comes right through here. So it looks like an applied return, but it's one piece.
That's the bottom of this.
Bottom of the first course?
Bottom of the first course.
Okay. Oh, this is their layout lines right here.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the top, though. So we've got 5 3/4. We got about 1.25 inch difference.
From that house over here?
So that's about 2 1 3/4 difference. All right, we need a double laser.
So while we're trying to figure out what's going on with those courses, let me tell you about this video sponsor, Ritual. Do you have a perfect diet day in and day out? Yeah, me neither. I start the day every day with a chocolate chip muffin. Ritual helps people fill the gaps in their diets with no additives, colorants, or fillers. These 2 easy-to-take capsules provide 10 nutrients to support a strong foundation for your health. One of the things I like about Ritual is their transparency. You can trace the decision-making process behind each of their ingredients, from where they source their nutrients and why, to their environmental impact. I've been taking Essentials for Men that contains 10 high-quality nutrients. The delayed release capsule is gentle on an empty stomach, and one of the things I like a lot is that there is a mint tab in the bottle, so the vitamins end up very minty, which is also nice. Ritual's multivitamins are vegan-friendly, non-GMO, gluten-free, allergen-free, and contain no added sugar. Ritual's multivitamins are delivered to your door every single month, and if you want to save 20% off your first month, you can go to ritual.com/MC20 and enter code MC20 at checkout. Thanks, Ritual, for sponsoring this video. Now let's go back and figure out what's going on with the siding. So remember when I was just talking about how we were trying to, when you do these things, you try to make it look like it was always supposed to be like that? That's the goal, but then you're constantly thwarted by what the people before you did. You're constantly fighting that battle too. So it's been a few hours. We had a few head-scratching moments, and so this is what's going on here. So as we're trying to lay out the siding, if we take a level line and we connect the courses on this wall over here to this wall, this one here ends up almost, well, like 1.75 inches high. So somehow when they laid this out and this went in and around and came back out again, they hid that elevation change in there somewhere and somehow. So yeah, there it is on the wall. So if we were to just go straight across with either of these, we would end up at a different elevation. So this would have to be in like some kind of goofy, crazy angle. So we weren't really too keen on that idea. So after further research, we found out that this whole section here is actually too high relative to what's going on around the corner. So it's been quite a trying experience, but here's how we're going to proceed. Since this is going to be replaced with the front door in the future, and the trimming details going to get changed anyway, so we're just going to strip all this back in the future when we do the door and essentially raise it up higher. And then we have the second story going on in the future, so we're going to get this aligned properly so that the line that starts here actually ends up at the right level down there, because we'll have a continuous line that goes from above the bay window thing all the way across. So we're going to try and get it all in the same place, so when we add another 8 feet of siding above it, we don't have to touch this ever again. So for now, this is going to look dumb. It's going to look very stupid.
Feel like a couple of drunk ciders up.
A couple of drunk ciders having too many ciders.
Yep, they had too many ciders on their siding cup.
So what's going to end up happening is we're going to come in level here, even with what's going on over there. It's going to come level all the way around here, and we're going to have a step. So at this corner, there will be an elevation difference in our courses, and that'll be like that until we get this done later on. So now we're ready to do something. We're going to start putting the deck back in place and start building up and working from the bottom to the top. So these are the deck boards that we pulled off last fall, and we cut the deck back. Now we have a final length for those, so we can finally cut things back. The other goofy thing going on here is this railing situation. So we're actually going to modify the deck eventually so that the railing comes all the way straight up. And that'll leave this pocket, which was supposed to be here originally, for any water that comes down off this valley. It's supposed to go there, straight down, and not onto the deck. Yeah. So, you know, what people did before you. Uh-oh. I want to see this. You're not allowed to do this.
No,
this is not how. No.
You can't see this.
Oh, look.
It's a dog.
That actually is pretty good. I'm finally starting to see like how it will look.
Yeah.
On Tyvek. That's clean.
That's the
Like
idea.
I like this. This is a lot better than the half piece of siding on the other side. They'll make a nice little trim board, almost like a baseboard out here, before we go into the actual siding. And up on the wall, we start to get layout lines here, so these mark out where the studs are. So when we come back and nail the siding on there, you can nail directly into the studs. So we've shown this stuff before, but this is that boral. It's made from fly ash. And this gets secured with these nice little baby trim head screws. So this stuff comes in all different sizes and thicknesses, widths, and all that. This one has a wood grain face and then a smoothish face. So we're doing smooth face. And look at this. So that allow any rainwater to kick out onto the face. The next bit of prep work is to get the couch light blocks ready to go, or get them in the right place and everything. We want to get the backer blocks right in our course, so we're gonna make a quick adjustment to the height of the wires so it comes out at the right place. While Donovan's doing that, I'm gonna make the blocks out of boral in the shop. Just some 6x6 blocks, and then we'll have another one that's gonna go over top of the receptacle down here.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Friday. Beautiful, beautiful day. Well, like, 70 degrees finally, so we have some actual nice weather to work outside in. We needed a little bit more siding, so up on here, we have enough if we want to like piecemeal it together and have a bunch of vertical seams, but I'm not feeling that, so Donavan picked up a few new pieces of siding, so we'll be able to kind of mush it all together and have, as few vertical seams as possible. There'll be a few on the full length runs, because that's 22 feet. Yeah, it's 22 feet, and those are not 22 feet long. So I'll have a few that have some vertical seams, but for the most part, once you get above kind of window level, there should be zero.
No seams.
No seams at all. So same stuff, just newer. Hardy plank with the 6-inch exposure or something like that.
Yep, 7 1/4, 6-inch exposure.
7 1/4, 6-inch exposure. So all this is new. They didn't.
They're both hardy, but this is a newer version of it.
New and improved.
New and improved.
New formulation.
More money. we put stickers on it. It's more money.
Yeah. Well, now it's embossed, or I guess pressed in. Embossed the other way, but.
Yep. Yeah, it's this new series.
Oh, the H75. It's better than something 4.
I think it's HZ.
Is it Z?
Yeah, it's HZ5.
Ah, whatever.
I know.
Whatever.
is what it is.
Oh man. So yeah, we're gonna get this thing sided.
That would be a
Camera platform's ready. Just about ready to go. So down here we have a starter strip, which is going to kick out the bottom of that first course, and then every subsequent course gets kicked out by the top of the last course. So this is just an offcut that we had from doing the great room. I caught my end.
Somebody caught it.
Okay. The chopper.
Chip chopper.
Camera?
How do you get up there? It's so high.
I climb like a monkey.
Monkey man.
I'm a monkey.
You are a monkey man. Oh, you got
Was it like a hair over
12 foot 5/8 inch.
5/8? You can cheat that.
No, I don't think so.
What about that appropriate cock gap?
That is not an appropriate gap.
Can you cheat the block to the left?
No, because it's no. It's
Stupid seams. Do you want to like stage some of this down there by the chopper maybe? So they can use it? I don't know. You're walking around too much.
up and down, up and down,
Efficiency.
up and down, up and down. I like climbing the stairs. No, maybe
you
I
still
don't.
will because the chopper's down there, but at least you're not wandering around up here.
We're just trying to get it in rhythm here.
I mean, it's not lunchtime yet, but it's pretty close.
We're getting close to lunch.
All right. As soon as you start. Oh, lunchtime. Like 76.5 to this stud.
All right. That seems like a good number.
You're gonna try and like leave it in there?
Yep.
Is there enough room to do that?
Yeah, because see, we're down. See it?
Yeah, it's we gonna be able to get it here without breaking it?
We're going to cut it up here.
I get what you're doing now. Okay. All right. Okay. So next we're knocking out some trim, getting that kind of situated as we go up.
Okay, 111 1/4 is strong, so we want a little bit more than that. Like this.
Now we can run our siding up to there.
You
All the way up
all the way up.
to there.
There went the camera.
That is pretty slick. It's like the trim ate it. Took a bite out of it perfectly.
Good.
Yep. Okay.
Why don't you just relax there?
Oh, it's nice. It's a good spot. Highly recommend it. It's gonna land right.
Yeah.
It's like you planned that. Just
Pretty damn close.
it's over here, right?
Yep. There it went. There it went. Whoopsie.
What the hell did you hit?
I don't know.
There's something back there?
I don't know. Something.
Huh. It's looking like something now.
Does it actually look like we're doing something?
I wasn't gonna say that much, but yeah, there's that too. What do you think for this next one? Just run a 12? I'll be right there.
140 and a half. Oh, we're 64th off.
Throwing around numbers while I'm trying to measure something. I like these things.
You like
It's
that?
actually kind of nice because then I can do this. I can walk away and move the camera. You want me to start cutting stuff to go here while I'm sitting around?
Yep, if you want, let's
Yeah, might as well. Like,
check a couple of them and make sure they're like
consistent.
this. We do have a little bit of inconsistency. So this is like 49. This is going to be like 48 and 7 up here probably.
Okay.
So
You want to do this first or this first?
I want to get under this window, so we'll keep rolling here.
So this first?
And we can do both. It doesn't matter.
Tell me what to do.
No, I'm not. I won't tell you what to do. I'm not that kind of guy.
I just want to cut pieces of siding. It's all I want to do.
43 and 5, a bunch of them.
43 and 5
that wall?
That's your finish length you want?
Yep. Do we got one more kind of longer piece or not? Or is all...
Hang on a second. 43, 5/8. Get that out of my brain. Okay. How long you need?
I want to get underneath this window.
We have 10 footers in the back. We have 3 of them in the back still, 10 feet.
We can do a 10, and then we'll finish with a 12.
Okay. Where do you want this 10 cut to?
121.
That's more than 10,
Oh, crap.
right?
Yeah, it is. Hang on. Yep.
Got
And
it?
then give me 3.
Hang on. Give me a list here. 5 at 49.
Yep.
Okay?
3 at 43 and 5/8.
Five at 49.
Okay. Cut a couple more 49s.
It's one of those like tools that makes us cheating. Here. That looks pretty good compared to just Tyvek.
Yeah, it has a.
Just generally speaking, looks pretty nice.
Okay, good.
I'm on the line.
I think 95 and a half. We can have 9 of them. Cut one and we'll check it.
You want me to cut that now or you want me to do 43s?
Give me a couple 43s and I can be nailing those on.
All right, I'm gonna cut that then because I gotta go scrounge.
There's 4.
There's a lot, like in the other 2 piles,
I know there was.
like a lot.
I know.
That's shorter-ish. Like this stuff's still long enough that we can use in the back.
I think we have more siding than we actually need. It's just.
I know we have enough more than we need. Is do we have the right lengths we need to make
Yeah.
it look good? That's the only thing in the back of my mind. Hello.
Hello, what's that?
95 and a half.
Okay, I'll let you get on the ladder.
Uh-huh.
You're on that end of the board already.
How that works.
That's where I'm going with.
You got it. Oh, ish. Got it ish.
Tight? Okay. Let's go up ways.
Are you up here somewhere?
Tight?
Right.
A little bit small up here.
That's good down there.
Yeah, I think so. Better?
Tested it. Safety tested. The safety officer approves. What am I doing with my life?
Choices.
I can haul them all down here. I can just bring this up here.
Yeah, well, I thought most of the stuff was going to be down there.
It actually looks like it's supposed to be like that. This is actually coming together.
Isn't that surprising?
You know what? I'm not going to answer that.
Oh, come on. Man. Yeah, these are...
You don't even need me.
I got it. I got it. I don't have it.
You do the same detail?
Yeah.
So this one's going to get notched then.
Yep.
Right? Is that where we're at? I think we're at that course.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Fall down, go boom.
Don't fall on the hole.
All right.
Lots of screws? Yeah, a whole box of them.
I need 11 1/4.
That's the same as last time.
Yeah.
We just need our soffit and fascia material to get that up in there, and then we can finish all the way going up and put those.
Wrap this, cut this side up.
And then we'll go up the side and just put those in. So almost there. That has come a long way since this morning when it was a lot more white. A lot more white.
And a lot less miles.
Fewer miles. Yes.
Miles.
So with the siding run up to basically window level, now we can work on the fascia and soffit area and the head casing up here before continuing up both sidewalls and everything with the rest of the siding. So our soffit is a piece of fiber cement board, just like the siding, basically. It's like a wide piece of siding, essentially. That's going to get nailed up there, and then our fascia, which would be a piece of boral, will go on top of that. Soffit.
A little more. Do that.
Okay, soffit and fascia is up. Now it's back into siding and stuff.
You do 6 1/8. $63 7/8.
So the next thing I'm going to take care of fairly quickly here is to finish up the roof installation, where our roof meets the old house. There needs to be a flashing there. You'll see us make that flashing that we're about to install in the next episode. But first, his band board has to come off in one piece. And then we can flash it properly, put the band board back on, and then add our last course of shingles.
I got it.
Brad nails and all.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Oof.
I'm gonna need the knife.
I'm back. I'm going back down. Oh, there's a stapler here. Next piece?
Yep. Let's
Or
cut it on the ground.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure, it makes it a little easier. So overall, like 7.3.
Okay. I'm ready for my big debut. Oh boy.
Alright.
There we go. We got a properly flashed intersection thing.
Yep.
Now we're heading up the, I guess, kind of gable end here. So all of these cuts are going to be angled on both ends, and the angles are different. So that should be fun. So I'm starting to cut these things. Yesterday we made the angle patterns for these. So I have my patterns that I can use to lay all my cuts. The angles on these are fairly steep. This one's steeper than on the other end. So on this side, I'll use the track and just lay it on there. And then on the other end, we can hit that with the guide thing on the track saw. So it's a little bit easier to use the integrated guide because it has little stops on it. So do this cut first, and then once we get a length, we'll cut the other end. Okay, so that is that inside corner area thingamabobber. And again, this is what we just did. As much fun as that was, it's temporary because basically from here up comes off when this wall goes straight up. But it's gotta look good in the meantime. Or
pretty.
Good enough in the meantime. So that's done. This side, fairly similar thing. The only difference is we have this corner here to deal with. So we're gonna make a little corner cap thing out of some boral, and it'll be kind of weird around there to get that first piece of siding in. And then the same thing, angled cuts, and unless we do something else, unless we change our minds, as soon as I turn the camera on and finally tell people what's going on.
Yeah, well, hey. How long do you think I've been screwing with you? I mean, helping you.
Uh-huh. Too long. Too long. Too many Too many of these. 40 something episodes worth.
What I'm thinking, actually, is maybe run the borel all the way back to that soffit up in that corner.
So all the way like completely.
So from the corner, but go all the way back, and then we'll have just a vertical.
That's probably better than a weird small thin piece of.
I think we're gonna end up fighting the piece in there, and it's gonna want to.
How wide is that? Like a 10 or 12?
I don't know yet.
You can't use your X-ray eyeball vision to.
Now this has got to go up in the air, so we may have to move our ladder so we can get higher.
Maybe like further back, away from the wall. Yeah, because that jack's gonna.
The jack's gonna hit the wall, so I got to go up higher with this. So.
Do you want to go up a step?
Yeah, that's, if we come back, if we go up another step, you know.
We'll come up a step and then we can get up past the little shed roof.
Past the shed, and then we can get up a little bit higher.
Okay.
So we got to slide this back out of the way.
All right, so that little area up there is all done. Kind of hard to film anything exciting because to do that, Donovan's just basically laying on the roof, blocking all the blocking all the views. So that is all the siding done up here. We just have the head casing here to install, a piece of borel, and we can drop in these two pieces, and that'll be just about it for the front. But it's really looking like this was always kind of here, and it's all blended right back together. So with the window frame installed, that's about it for out here, at least for now. So a couple of small things that still have to happen out here. We got the coach lights, which have to go in later. We also have a gutter to install with a downspout. So that'll come later, but at least at this point, our addition has sort of melted back into the original house. And at least to me, it feels like the addition was always kind of part of this house and wasn't really added later. It's very weird to go back and look at the the original look of the house where the front door used to be here, and now there is, you know, absolutely no remnants of the front door being here, and you probably would know this used to be the main entrance to the house. So of course, you know, this is going to change later on. This will become the front door, and in the future this will get taller and everything, but at least for now, this is how the house is going to look, and we have a final real look of how everything is kind of melting back together and its final shape and form now that this is all patched back in. So that's going to do it for this one. Next time we're going to start on the exterior work on the back of the house on the sunroom addition, and we'll be getting into a lot more trim details back there. There is a lot of intricacies and a lot of stuff back there, so it's going to be several episodes to get through all the fun details back there. It's kind of fun because it's a very detail-oriented project and part of the house, outside and inside. So that's going to do it for this one. Thank you as always for watching. We greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments on the home, renovation, addition, remodel, whatever we're calling this thing, please feel free to leave us a comment. As always, we'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. And until next time, happy woodworking.